Imagine living next door to a millionaire and not even knowing it. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William Danko reveals the surprising secrets of America's wealth. This book uncovers the habits, lifestyles, and mindsets that set millionaires apart, showing that true wealth often comes from living below your means, making smart financial choices, and embracing a disciplined approach to money. This book was published in 1996. Stanley has won 6 awards as an author. He always focused on rich people. His interest in rich people began in 1973 and continued throughout his career. William credits this book for helping him become a millionaire. Stanley was a marketing professor, and Danko was his student. Stanley quickly became Danko's mentor, and they started writing this book together. To write this book, both authors did a lot of research on rich people. We must admit that we are all very interested in rich people. How did they get rich? What are their secrets? What do they do with their money? We all want to know how we can get a small part of their wealth. This book explains the habits of millionaires living among us. It describes the characteristics of rich people. This book is divided into 3 parts. First, we'll explore what Stanley and Danko identified as key factors for becoming a millionaire. We'll delve into the characteristics of millionaires, examining how they manage their time and finances. We'll also take a look at their choice of cars. Do they all drive flashy sports cars? In the second part, we'll gain insights into their family lives. What kinds of gifts do they give? How do wealthy parents raise their children? Finally, we'll discuss the professional world. Which careers are the most lucrative? What distinguishes those who earn their wealth from those who inherit it? So let's dive in. What makes a millionaire? Many millionaires don't fit the stereotypical image of wealth. They don't dress, eat, or behave like what we might expect. Their names might not sound wealthy either. When Stanley and Danko studied rich people, they found that true wealth isn't always visible. A person might be very rich, but you wouldn't know it from their car, clothes, or watch. Those we think of as rich often prefer to invest in valuable assets rather than flaunt a luxurious lifestyle. For their book, the authors defined the rich as those with a net worth of over $1 million, which is about 7 to 8 crore rupees. By this standard, only 3.5% of households qualify as rich, and 95% of these have a net worth between $1 million and $10 million. The authors focused on this small group because their level of wealth is achievable for anyone within a single generation. So why is such a small percentage of the population considered rich? Many people earn 6-figure salaries, but still don't reach this level of wealth because they spend money they haven't yet earned. Many households rely heavily on credit, living paycheck to paycheck and depleting their savings. These people spend money on things that make them appear rich but reduce their wealth. True millionaires budget carefully and control their expenses. They maintain their wealth by sticking to a budget. Surveys show that most millionaires keep their annual income below 7% of their total wealth, which helps them minimize income tax. To build wealth, it's important to reduce taxable income and increase tax-free income. A household with a high income but high consumption is considered asset poor. They need to increase their realized or taxable income to support their lifestyle. Such people should ask themselves if they can live on 7% of their wealth. Efficient planning and the ability to manage time, energy, and money are common traits among the rich. To become wealthy, people need to learn how to use their resources wisely. A good goal is to save at least 15% of your income for investments. This helps grow your wealth. It's crucial to know how much your household spends annually, including on groceries, fuel, and bills. Without understanding your expenses, it's nearly impossible to control your money and build wealth. Keeping track of expenses and creating a budget with an accountant's help can be very beneficial. Remember, knowledge is power. If your goal is financial security, you can achieve it. But if your goal is to earn money just to spend on a better lifestyle, you'll struggle to achieve wealth. The authors found that 25% of surveyed people hadn't bought a car in 4 years, and only 25% bought new cars. Most bought used cars or leased them, debunking the myth that the rich only buy flashy new cars. Even if you're wealthy, you can still buy a standard used car. Family life. The term economic outpatient care refers to the financial gifts that children receive from their wealthy parents or grandparents. These children often become high-volume consumers rather than wealthy individuals themselves. They spend money to enhance their status, purchasing expensive cars and homes in prestigious areas, and sending their children to costly private schools. This behavior exemplifies the principle of EOC. It's easier to spend someone else's money than to earn it yourself. Children who receive EOC often become underachievers. They earn less on their own because they don't feel the need to work hard. They tend to spend more than their income and find it difficult to separate their earnings from their parents' wealth. Consequently, they invest less than those who do not receive EOC. Regardless of your income, it's crucial to spend less than you earn. Giving money to your children can often do more harm than good. So what should you give your children to help them become financially stable and responsible adults? Provide them with an excellent education, an environment that fosters independence, responsibility, and leadership, and one that rewards and acknowledges personal achievement. While many parents see no harm in EOC and believe it can be beneficial in certain circumstances, children should have the discipline and ability to earn without seeking support. Problems arise when EOC recipients are undisciplined, irresponsible, and lack the means to earn their own money. Here are 10 rules that wealthy parents should follow to make their children productive and responsible with money. Don't let your children know how much wealth you have. Focus on teaching financial discipline. Until your children are mature, disciplined, and established in their profession, don't let them realize your wealth. Avoid discussing your inheritance with your children. Don't use cash for negotiation, especially with adult children. Keep your children away from family financial matters. Don't view your children as competition. Remind yourself that your children are individuals and independent persons. Always recognize and celebrate your children's achievements. Teach your children that there is more to life than money and show them that some things are more valuable than wealth. The workforce. The book predicted that the next decade would see unprecedented wealth, which turned out to be true. However, wealth distribution remained uneven. The wealthy needed more services than ever to manage their money and lives. Professions like medical and dental care specialists, asset liquidators, and educational institutions saw significant growth over the past 20 years. Becoming a business owner, accumulating wealth has no magical formula. Being self-employed can be a good step, but most business owners won't convert their money into wealth. Successful business owners understand success, competition, and trends. They love what they do and take pride in their work. Handing over a business on a silver platter often leads to less success because the recipient lacks the same drive. The Millionaire Next Door teaches us that true wealth is not about flashy lifestyles, but about smart financial choices and disciplined living. By adopting the habits of millionaires, anyone can work towards achieving financial security and independence. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more engaging content.